Hello everybody, Veteran here. How you all doing on this fine Friday afternoon? It's almost 5 o'clock GMT time. I hope you've had a great day. Before I get started, I want to say if you enjoy my content, please remember to like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, leave me a comment. It's much appreciated and it makes a massive difference to the channel, so thanks a lot. With all that said, let's get started today with this crazy crusade of mine. Let's have a look. Hi Messi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. What about the Super Nintendo? How pliable is that? We go. Good to hear. Yeah, my day's okay, thanks. I'm glad it's the start of the weekend for me. I mean, I've got plenty going on, but at least it's away from work and relax a little bit. What's this? I'll have a look at this one. I like a simple, quiet life, but sometimes you've got to bring a bit of chaos into your life to improve things. Sort of an investment. Oh. Easy. That's it. Let's give it a go. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with this game. Oh. Quite like a Vulcan cannon. Yeah, beam cannon. Wow, very interesting. What do we get from all this? Oh God. That hurts my eyes. I need to get out and try and tidy that up a little bit. Maybe on a CRT it looks a bit smoother, so let's try and plonk a CRT filter on it. That was an ugly mess. Please CRT filter work. You make a lot of my problems go away. Well, my game related problems. I don't know about other problems. Oh. Okay, it seems to have been applied. That's good news. Let's see. We'll have a look in a minute. I'm not very experienced with N64 because I've never really owned one. So we'll have a look in a minute. Just see if this is improved. I won't even care about weapons, I'll just get on with it. Please be less pixelated because that was a bloody ugly game. Not quite as ugly, is it? Still makes me feel sick though, but it's not quite as pixelated. How did anybody think this game was a good idea? It's awful. Ugh. Yeah, let's go to N64. I can't even look at that. N64, where are you? There we are. Let's have a look. Let's try F-Zero. That's a good idea about the N64 because I've kind of avoided it because I'm not that familiar and I find many of the games very frustrating on it. So let's have a look. Maybe this needs some scan lines. because the N64 was a CRT games console. Don't know what that means. Yes, novice, because I suck. Yeah. I'm gonna pick a boat. I like that red one. What's this? What's this mean? I assume it's okay, I don't know how it means. If you've got a lot of N64 experience, Messi, maybe you can tell me how it looks. And plays and sounds. Oh god. Bumper cars. I can't even quite interpret what I'm looking at. It's just like a racing game like F-Zero on the SNES, but obviously on the improved graphics. Sorry for not doing it any justice, but I am a noob. Does it sound okay? Oh crap. Retire, yes. Oh, 1 second, I'll just close the window. I forgot to close it. There we go. We don't want the sounds of all the cars and stuff. I live next to a main road, so we get traffic and footfall. I don't know about other parts of the world, but in the UK, we have walking. People can walk everywhere, pretty much. So we've got roads, but we've also got pavements, which Americans call sidewalks, and they're everywhere. So if you live in a town and to a degree a city, if you don't drive, it doesn't matter. You can get about. You're independent. You can use a bike, or you can walk, or a scooter, or whatever. So from a very young age, we have independence. We can walk ourselves to our friends' houses. When I spent some time in America and I was a lot younger, I was shocked that they didn't have pavements or sidewalks everywhere, and it was all, if you don't drive, you're basically stuffed. We also have extensive public transport like buses and trains and taxis, so you can get to your friend's house on your own from a very young age. You're not relying on your parents for lifts. I was fairly independent by about age 7. So I felt a bit sorry for the kids in America. Amazing how each country has differences. Well, that was a bit of a glitch, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, lots of people do drive here. It really is helpful to drive, but it's not an essential thing you have to do to survive here. Ah, yes, California. That's a bit more outdoorish, isn't it? Out here, you know, if you live next to a big road, you've got pavements. You know, everybody's address you can walk to. The only thing is here is houses are very close together, and houses are smaller here compared to the, you know, an equivalent American house. But it doesn't bother us because it's all we know. Don't get me wrong, everybody would like more space, but we manage. We're taking the bus in middle school. Yeah, well, you know, here you can, the buses can get you everywhere really, as long as you can use them, and they're quite relatively cheap. It's crowded here compared to some parts of America. It's not as crowded as say Japan here, but it's crowded compared to some parts of America. It's not as crowded as say New York City or something, but it's crowded. You know, it's fairly crowded, and we live quite close together. But you know, we're used to it. I like my own space, but I just make sure I get that. Mario Kart, let's try that bad boy. Or not. Let's press the wrong button instead. The one thing about America that I didn't like was paying for medical care. So if you've got financial problems, or you get ill, really ill, you could end up in a lot of money problems and debt. Where over here, all of our medical treatment is free. So if you pay for a prescription, but you don't pay very much, you pay like, say, I don't know, £7, which would be like $10 or something, and then the medicine is given to you and you pay nothing for the medicine. So say an asthma inhaler, once you pay for your prescription, it's free. If you need cancer treatment here, it's completely free. Or an operation, it's completely free. Ambulance is completely free if you need an emergency ambulance.
Select your player.
So I think that's one good thing about the UK. Dental, you get two sorts of dental here. You get what's called NHS or private. Now NHS dental, you pay, but you don't pay a lot. So say if you need a filling, I don't know, I don't know what Americans would call a filling, but it's when you've got a cavity in your teeth and they put material in to stop it from being open. Maybe you'd call it a dental filling or something, but we just call it a filling. We often shorten our words down. So say with the NHS, that would be, say, I don't know, £30, for example, which $40 or something for everything. But if you're on private, you might pay, say, £70 or £80 for everything. So dental can still work out quite expensive, but not in a way you could get into big debt. You'd always be able to pay it. But I'm private dental because it's. Oh, okay. I didn't know, because often Americans have different words. When I was out in America, I suddenly realised just how many different words we have. It's crazy. We sort of speak the same language, but we don't. It's very strange. Like the word faucet. That word is not used in the UK at all. We just call it a tap. So when people were telling me about faucets, I didn't have a single clue what they were talking about. I had no idea what a faucet was. It just sounds like a French word to me. I mean, I know now, obviously, but God, this is a bit low res. I might have to do some work on this. It just is not a pretty game to play. But look, it plays well. Yeah, there was quite a few different words in America. It was quite a cultural shock for me. And to us, a cookie is a specific type of biscuit. It's the sort of flat, saucer-shaped, light brown biscuit with chocolate chips or raisins inside of it, whereas biscuit is our term for what you would call cookies. Saying a cookie is a specific biscuit. And what Americans call a biscuit, we don't even get here. That thing you put in gravy, we don't even get that here. Yeah, yeah, bollocks, obviously, that is it means male testicles, and it's kind of a way of sort of venting, like saying, oh, bollocks, it's just a way of venting. Like some people say, oh, balls, it's a bit like saying balls. But it's not a really rude word here. You don't want your children saying it, don't get me wrong. You don't want your little children saying it, but if they did say it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. You'd just say, oh, don't say that. Once you're about 12, you can say it freely. No one will care. It's not ideal, but it's not a proper... that's another one. We don't use the word curse word or cuss. We don't use that phrase. We call it swear words or bad language or, rude language or whatever. We don't say cuss or curse. In addition, saying hell or damn it or oh my god, that's not rude here. We're not as religiously orientated as America anymore. We used to be a long time ago before I was born. So you can say those words, even a child can say those words here, and it's not rude at all. If your little kid, your little 5-year-old said, oh god, it wouldn't be rude at all. Or damn it, or hell. When I went to America, I had no idea that they were rude words. No idea. And I'm like using those words casually, wondering why I'm offending people. It's just like our language had a common beginning, and then when America was, colonized, and then we went in different directions with the language. Ricky Gervais, yeah, he's been famous here a lot longer than he's been famous in America. He kind of went to America later on. He's not a bad example of a British person or an English person. That's something else, really. We don't really call ourselves British. That's what foreign people call us, people who are foreign to us. We do definitely keep ourselves separate as British, English, Welsh, Scottish, Northern Irish. We don't really very much call ourselves British. It actually would be like a little bit mildly offensive if I said to a Scottish person, oh, we're both British, we're the same. A Scottish person wouldn't like that. Or a Welsh person wouldn't, or whatever. There's too much bad blood. So we're sort of one nation, but we're not. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is funny. I like him. He's also the inventor of The Office, because The Office was originally a British show for years and years. Then he brought it to America, and the American cast did their own version of The Office. Oh crap, I should have seen that coming. Also, something that a lot of Americans didn't realise, that we've got quite literally hundreds of accents here. We've got so many accents. People think there's perhaps 1 or 2 British accents or English accents, but there's not. There's loads. And they're just as distinctive as the different American accents. You could go in England, because, we were originally a medieval country that was, although it was small, it was big when it's horse and carriage and horse and cart. We had, you can go 5 miles down the road and people speaking a different accent over here. I don't understand some people here. I'm not doing so well now. This is still a good game. I had quite a crash course in America when I was out there. It was very interesting. Bloody gopher. My fault, I'm the one who's... I'm assuming it's a gopher. We don't get gophers over here either. Third, not good. I'm half tempted to put a scanline filter on this. Let's log out and put some filters on. See if I can do it without a performance hit. I'd like to see this game looking a little bit cleaner. Smooth games. Shaders. Give me some scan lines, baby. another cultural difference between the USA and the UK. When I was out in America and I was dressing casually, like say in shorts and a, what do you call it? We call it a vest. I think you call it a tank top. I went into a establishment and they wanted me to leave because I wasn't dressed appropriately. Whereas over here in England, if you went into an establishment dressed like that, you'd be absolutely fine. There'd be no issue at all. So I didn't understand that. It was like, I felt like an alien. That's the problem when you're foreign. You have these little cultural differences and you don't know what the heck is going on. Or people associate things from the past with you, like some people felt I was involved, you know, I was involved with an opinion on Britain in the American Revolutionary War, when that's not something really taught in our history, so I didn't have any opinion on it. I went to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia and Florida. So I suppose that would be the South, wouldn't it? Oh, that looks absolutely beautiful. Let's hope it plays well. Scan lines are like makeup for games. Hopefully there's no performance hit, because I love how this looks. It's almost like playing on a CRT. Yeah, so I felt very alone out there, very alien, and I didn't always feel very welcome. Women were nice to the men. Women liked me, but the men didn't really like me very much, I don't think. I was only in my early 20s. I wasn't the same age. I wasn't like now in my 40s. But yeah, women were nice to me, but men not so nice. There was a kind of, we kicked your asses in the Revolutionary War, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I know now, of course, but I didn't know then. Oh, bloody banana skin. I've absolutely made these visuals look delicious. The game is running well. I'll pat myself on the back. Is it a little bit more liberal in California? I think it's difficult for some people because to many Americans the Revolutionary War is a massive historical event where life began for them, and they don't think they can understand that I don't have any feelings on the matter, because whatever the British did or didn't do, that wasn't me, that wasn't my dad, that wasn't my granddad or my great-granddad or my great-great-granddad, so it's not something that was a major event for us. It was just, you know, it was the loss of a colony in many losses of colonies. Yeah, I noticed. I seen the flags. The South will rise again, and you've got those red flags, Confederate flags, I mean they're called, and they're like stuck in the past over Britain, over the Civil War, and it's just, I don't get it. I don't see the point in hating people over the past. The future's where we've got to go, and stop worrying about what happened in the past. Stop worrying about wars and slavery and betrayal, and look forwards and try and put all that behind us. I slipped on the banana skin, but I won. I don't think people realise that, like, every single people has been a slave at some point. Yeah, so probably California would be more compatible for a British person. Or English person, or whatever the heck I'm supposed to be. I suppose I'm British to Americans. Oh, they're the ones who did it, are they? You see, we're not as intense on our history over here, because we're not really, we learn history at school, but we're not intense on it. We're not patriotic. We don't swear allegiance to flags. We don't do any of that stuff. As living to scare the hell out of me. Little children being indoctrinated to flags scared the heck out of me. It was a bit, I don't know, Orwellian or something, where you're like making people talk to a piece of cloth. That's just not how we are here. We're very liberal and progressive and moving forwards. And and all that religious stuff and evangelist stuff has scared the living crap out of me. I don't mean that with any disrespect. It's just not something I was ever raised around. We're not really a God-fearing country anymore. I mean, I have my beliefs, but they're not where I impose them on other people or they make me live in the past. More just faith that there's more out there than being alive for 70 years and then you drop dead. That would be a very meaningless existence. Yeah, well, we've had cultural changes here. I mean, because after World War II, when our population was diminished because Britain got absolutely smashed in World War II, we invited all the people from the colonies to live here, you know, automatic citizenship. So we had a lot of African people, Indian people, and some sort of, what do you call them, other Asian peoples. So we've got multiculturalism here, and it's been hard. We have had a lot of changes and a lot of adaptations to our. Because before World War II and just after World War II, we were a bit like Japan. We were isolationist. We were sort of pure. But then so that's been changing. So that's been hard for people. But you know, things change and eventually it'll work out in the end, as long as we don't hate each other. Yeah, religion can be very comforting and beautiful, but not where it brainwashes people and saying kids at school swearing allegiance to a flag scares the crap out of me, because a flag is a piece of cloth with a drawing on it. Our loyalty shouldn't be to a piece of cloth. Our loyalty should be to each other as brothers and sisters, I think. And I realise a lot of people would want to hurt me for saying that. Not in this country, of course. But there's no harm in being proud of your country and loving where you live. That's great, but I think there's got to be not where it's fanaticism. It's not worked out well for the world so far, has it, with all this war and chaos we've got now. Wow, this game is really looking good. I don't think I'm going to make it look much better on this Super Console X. Oh crap. That was stupid, oh well. But again, I mean, the far extreme left isn't much better now. I mean, all this cancel culture scares the hell out of me. It's got its pros and cons here. Americans might struggle with the smaller accommodation, but I mean, if they're used to these great big houses and stuff, I'd say quite a lot of things are cheaper here. At least in how far I've noticed, electricity for our homes is a lot cheaper here, and Americans were always worrying about electricity when I was there, which confused me. Yeah, we don't waste it, but it's not oppressively expensive either. Then again, we don't need aircon all the time because it's a colder country here. Although it's not cold right now, but we have a bit of summer. Want to try and make the jump? No. Crap. Well, that's cost me, hasn't it? It's a me, stupido. Hey, oh, that was good. Time to claw back some dignity and get in the top 3 with a bit of luck. Dignity is a luxury I can't afford. Oh, you'd like it here then? It's not free. It's not the coldest place in the world here, but it's a fairly cold, wet country. But we do get summers and things. I suppose we get seasons. We get summer, winter, autumn, which you call the fall. We don't use the term the fall here. We use autumn, spring, and all that malarkey. Hi, Doc. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Stupido. Did I say that? I never know what I say. I've got the worst short-term memory in the world. I would think I've got dementia, but I've been like this all my life. I think it's my ADHD, to be honest. Oh, that naughty peach. Oh, she dodged it. Fair play, Peach, you win. Peach. I have no idea what I'm saying. That's one of my relationship problems, and when a partner quotes what I say. You said this, and I'm like, I have no idea what I say. Crap just comes out of my mouth. Yeah, it wouldn't offend me, Doc. I'm very thick-skinned. I'm thick-headed. We're doing some N64 goodliness, courtesy of Messi's recommendation or request. I've got the scanline filter on, the smoothing off, and this is like quite tasty now. My gaming skills aren't very tasty, but the game is. It's like being back on a CRT, one with very dodgy, uneven scanlines, that is. It's like being on a CRT that needs its geometry setting. I wonder if I'm streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second again. Banana skins. I've never slipped over a banana skin yet in my life. I might have to do it one day. Move out the way, Peach. Peach. Yes! That's for beating me, Peach. I've not had a peach in years. Where am I going? Around here, maybe? Yeah. Peach? She looks back. Oh, mister. This game is epic. Oh, great, I've got a cactus up my arse. There we go. Okay. Crapalooey. Oh, mamma mia. I don't know why I'm doing a sort of Italian voice when it's a toad. I feel like a bloody toad. Okay, give me something good so I can equal the odds. Dum 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 flash, ah, savior of the race. Da, da, da. Wow, are you looking forward to it, Doc? Final lap. This is when we make or break. I'll change the game soon, don't worry, I've just got a bit carried away. Bloody Peach. I can make it, I can make it! No, bananas! Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I'm getting excited. I'm having this thing, what is it called? Feelings. Oh, come on, I made that. Got like flying spaceships that we think we see, and then it gets reported in the news. Unidentified flying objects. We have UFO spottings, not as much as America, but we've got a wee bit less airspace. But yes, we have UFOs. I believe in aliens. I believe in aliens, something good in everything I see. What the hell am I singing? Yes, we've had our air pilots and naval commanders and stuff spot flying saucers and things. Nowhere near as many as America. I think the aliens like the America the most. Awesome. But once the world believes that aliens are real, that's when they'll come and invade us. Earth's an easy planet to invade, because all you've got to do is shut out all the satellites and we lose all of our global positioning, all of our global information, all of our militaries will be impotent using short-range radios. We have no global positioning for our weapons. This is why I've a long time wanted us to build a orbital planetary defense system. But would they listen to me? No. Have I won the cup? These beautiful graphics. I've won something in my life. I might celebrate with a drink. Not necessarily messy, because what they might be doing is observing our progress and saying, when they've achieved this, this and this, that means they have the potential to be a threat to us. So unless they do that, we won't hurt them. Like exterminating an ant hive when it gets too big, or a wasp hive, or a colony. You only wipe them out when they're too big and too dangerous. So they might be waiting for us to fulfill certain criteria before they come in and wipe us out. See, I figured it all out. You don't wipe out one wasp flying around your garden, you wipe out 10,000 wasps. So once we achieve a criteria to no longer be considered primitives, boom, they're in. Or, on the other side of the scale, they might come and say, you have fulfilled the criteria, we will now bless you with advanced technology. You can join the community of the universe of civilized, enlightened races. Yes, like what America does to other countries, you move in and bring peace. We're going to force this democracy on you for peace and freedom. To hell with your own cultures, our culture's better. That's naughty, I shouldn't say that. I told you I've got a stupid mouth. Get out of this game, I've had enough. Come on, Super Console X, don't get too hot. Road Rash 64. That looks like pants, let's give it a go. That's something else in our language. In the UK, pants are a generic word for your underwear. What you call pants, we call like trousers, or if there's a specific name, like you know, joggers or whatever. Do you know what I'd like? I'd like those advanced aliens to take me away and genetically enhance me so I can become a superhuman. Like, make me bigger, stronger, smarter, better healing factor, biologically immortal from aging, to live to my potential. And I could be the new man. Okay, get me out. Thrash. I could use a good thrash. I don't want to get cancelled though, do I? It's cancel culture. Okay, how do we pick the race? Come on, you piece of crap. Oh, my controller ran out of batteries. Oh. Excuse me, it's got to change the batteries on my controller. Come on. It's just such a snug fit for my batteries. Hi Andy Davidson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm just changing the batteries in my controller. Because I am an amateur. I really am. I'm not getting paid. I've got 3,800 hours now on YouTube, and I've got 856 subscribers last time I looked. So I need 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, then I can try and get paid for ads. So I'm almost there. I'm living on a prayer. Which button is the bloody accelerator? Why is the L1 the accelerator? What blasphemy is this? Accelerator should always be R1. This is madness. Madness. This is Sparta. Scratching me back. I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been ruthless. Whoa, whoa. I mean, I want to bring peace. I think I can do it like that. I'm glad I always carry spare batteries in my controller. Wow, that's embarrassing. But if I had any feelings, it would have been, oh my god. Hey, let's just turn this crap game off. It sucks. And I suck at it. Super Mario 64. Let's try this. This is nothing. It's gone because it's awful. It was Road Rash 64, but it's bloody awful. It controls like crap. It looks like crap. It sounds like crap. And it controls like crap. Apart from that, I like it. It's a me, Mario. What the hell was that?
Hello!
Hello! It's me, Pixelo, looking like crap. Let's get the filter on. If I shaved off my beard and kept the moustache, I'd look like Mario. I'd like to have a moustache and just keep it, and then people can call me Magnum. Magnum PI. Then I couldn't be Retro Beard, I'd be Retro Tash. No, Andy, it's a crap game. Who here thinks Road Rash 64 sucks? Are you with me? I wouldn't take a cartridge of Road Rash 64 if it was going for free, unless I could sell it for a lot of money. It sucks.
It's me, Mario!
Scanlanio! That's better. Look how beautiful that is. Not as pixelated and ugly. Yes. That's why I always call men with moustaches. I always call them Magnum. I go, here's Magnum walking by. I'm a bit of an arsehole, really. Oh, Peachy.
Mario, please come to the castle. I baked a cake for you.
I bet you did. I bet you like Miami Vice as well.
Peach.
I always liked Airwolf. Airwolf used to get my juices flowing. Stringfellow Hawk. The Fall Guy. I've got issues with Fall Guy though, because my older brother was always Fall Guy and I had to be Howie. I didn't like being Howie. But he was Fall Guy, so I had to back off. I never understood the fact of this game back in the day. Why do people like my videos where I don't like the games? So, when you say a game sucks, Dark, it actually promotes the game and people like it. So you've got like a strange reverse loop going on. So if you like a game, people hate it, and if you hate a game, people like it. We'll have a look for Star Fox in a minute, Messi. How about that? So you know what you should do, Dark? You should say, okay, viewers, do not subscribe and do not like my videos and do not leave a comment, or else. Then you'll get loads of subscriptions and comments and likes then. Oh, thanks, Andy. I'm definitely the Fall Guy in these games. I'm a Duke of Hazzard. I cannot be bothered to learn the controls because I'm a lazy procrastinator. Now I sound more Jamaican, man. I don't sound Italian anymore. Yes. Use your gifts, Dark. You've been given gifts. Use them. I never ever understood the fad behind this game. I think Nintendo fans are a bit like brainwashed by it. I wanted to play mature PlayStation 1 games when I was, when I got my PlayStation 1 and playing this crap, they had nothing for me. I can understand now in retrospect why people like it, but when I was like, I don't know, 18, and I had my PlayStation 1, I wanted to blow things to pieces with a plasma gun. I didn't want to use that fat red plumber with his big moustache. And now I'm a bit older, I'm alright. I can understand. Oh, Mamma Mia, what am I doing? Yes, if I was Daisy Duke, I'd use my assets to get more views and subscriptions. Subscribe and I'll wear these boots for you. Well, I was thinking about taking my top off and showing my moves if I get more views and subscriptions that way. Do moves have a good channel enhancing property, or will moves make me lose people? I can't be bothered with these games really. I just like the head that goes, "It's a me, Mario," and then I'm done. If you've got moves like these, you should use them. God gave me these to just show the world.
Let's go.
I lost quite a bit of weight last year, and I learned the solution. The solution to me losing weight is to have nothing to eat or drink that I enjoy, and then I lost the weight. But if I have just one thing a week to eat or drink that I enjoy, I gain weight. That's my crappy body. Rich Review Tech. Well, he's a bit full on for me. He's a bit much. He's amusing, but he's a bit much for me. Woo! Yes, Dark. I know it's not right, but you know, that's the world. So you a model who's a model type woman who's attracted to people holding a controller is more visually appealing to people than a genuine middle-aged nerd with a controller. It's just the way it works. It's an injustice, but you know. But I've got a mirror. What am I? I'm in the lava. Is it lava? Oh, it's rock. I can't tell. These graphics are... I don't mind Review Tech, but some of his views are a bit different to mine. But he's done a lot of paper rounds. Can you believe that he's like what is he, about 4 years younger than me? Under this beard, I look a lot younger. The beard just adds years, but so he must have had a harder life than me. Yes, I know he was saying about cannabis. I wasn't particularly impressed with that. I mean, to each their own, but I don't really agree with promoting it for people. I think if you do that for painkilling or recreation, great, but you shouldn't be promoting it. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but people say it doesn't change you, but it sure changed him. And I've known people it's changed. They've become paranoid and snappy and quite aggressive. And smoking in any form is bad for you. I mean, if you want to smoke, that's your right, but perhaps it shouldn't be promoted. Look at this big boy. Don't you like his intros with the chicken? Oh! Can I kill it by jumping on it? Ouch. No, I can't. Yeah, he likes cucumbers, doesn't he? I don't really like watching men with cucumbers. I'm a little bit old-fashioned like that. I realise I'm probably a dinosaur, but I mean, I think people should be free to do what they want and all that, but I don't want to watch men on the internet with cucumbers, no. I'm a bit boring like that. I'm not going to get a cucumber, put it that way. I realise a few people here might like me to get one, but I'm not going to get a cucumber. Nor a gherkin or anything like that. I might not ever have the views, but I've got to stay comfortable. God, this game is so boring. I'm leaving it. Well, it's probably funny to some people, but I've got a bit of an obsessive personality. So if I start doing things like that, I might not be able to snap out of it. I'm always being told that I get a bit obsessive. Let's find this Star Fox 64 that Messi wanted. Seeing as I owe Messi the credit for getting me on the N64 today, out of my comfort zone. Where are you, Star Fox 64? Scooby-Doo, where are you? Come on, where are you? Rampage. There's more. Oh, come on, it's got to be on here. It's one of the... I find Rich is a little bit of a he repeats himself a lot. I know I probably do because I've got a short-term memory and I'm half demented. But he'll like say big news, this and that, and then he's saying it again, and the next day, and I don't like how sometimes he promotes things like. He was on. I remember before the new consoles came out, before the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles came out, and he was saying how powerful and limitless they were going to be, and they can do. I thought, no, mate, they won't be. They'll just be like the Xbox One X 0.5. And then he was saying it again and again. And then when they came out, he was saying, "Oh, the frame rates aren't good. They're not living up to all the hype." And I'm thinking, you're the one who was giving them the bloody hype.
He's invaded the Lilac system.
People expected far too much from the Series X and PlayStation 5. They were only going to ever be the Xbox One X 0.5. It's all they were going to ever be. Basically 4K with a slightly higher frame rate, like 60 frames. They're never going to be much more. Because you get diminishing returns on modern hardware. 6 teraflops was never the problem with the Xbox One X. It was the Jaguar chipset. That was the problem. Really, if the Xbox One X would have had a proper chipset in it that was, you know, a proper CPU, it probably would have lasted for ages, because 6 teraflops bare to the bone programming is more than enough for the GPU. The revolutionary thing about these new consoles is probably the super fast SSDs, not much else. But then the storage limitations put me off them. My games collection on my consoles does not need 1 terabyte. It needs 6 terabytes minimum. Yeah, those graphics look a bit ropey. Let's put a scan filter on them. Let's get a scan filter on them, Miss Moneypenny. Bit of scan lines. Come on. Smooth games off. Shaders. Let's see if that makes it look a bit more bearable. Yeah, Rich has his moments when his stuff's enjoyable. But I go through periods of not watching anything for months and months. Same as that other guy, that other one, that Boogie. He's used to do quite interesting stuff, and now he's kind of all over the shop. I think where they go wrong is they go too much into their personal lives. Because, like, yeah, I talk about my personal life to a degree, but I don't go into a level where it's like seeing me emotionally affected, bleeding the life out of everybody to pick me up.
Andros has declared war. He's invaded the Lilac system.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Dark. I agree with you. Sometimes we know things before they do. What's that about? Regurgitating the same news from channel to channel to channel. It's like, how boring. Oh, I like that little frog, he's cute. Here it is, Messi. It's looking reasonable so far. Well, everybody's got a past. I mean, when you're on your channel doing your streaming or your videos, you're supposed to have, you know, be picking people up and being positive, or at least balanced and stable. We'll find out in a little while, Chris. How about that? I'd like to get this game on my 3DS. I bet it's awesome on the 3DS. Okay. Main game. I have not got a massive history with this series. I loved it on the SNES, the original, and after that, only the odd bit here and there.
Corneria, 4th planet of the Lilac system.
GoldenEye.
Evil Andros turned this once thriving system into
like that
a
Boogie and his weight
wasteland
loss
near
journey and
extinction.
his new teeth and
General
all that.
Pepper
It's just
of
not my
Corneria
idea of
Army
escapism.
was successful in exiling.
I tell you who I do like,
scientists
even though he's a
to their
bit silly. I like
Venom.
I like Scott the Woz.
5
He's
years
funny because
later,
he's taking the pee
General
out of
Pepper
himself. It's
noticed
like
strange
self-loathing,
activity
and I do
coming
like
from
self-loathing humour.
James McLeod,
Scott the Woz is never
Sigma
himself.
Dingo,
He's
and
always the
Pepe Hare of
character. So I quite
Star
like
Fox
him.
team were sent to investigate.
Yeah, overreacting to things. I hate reaction
Sigma
videos when they're
betrayed the
overreacting.
team,
I like
and James
drama
and Pepe were
queens.
captured by Andros.
Like,
Pepper barely escaped Venom. had returned home to tell James' son, Fox,
I
about
don't
his
react
father's
strongly to
fate.
very much at all.
A few years have passed. Andros has again invaded the Lilat system.
It's just pretending for
General
views.
Pepper has turned to a
Yeah, we
new
all
Star
like their
Fox
views
team,
and
headed by
subscribers, but
Fox
not at the
McCloud,
expense of
to
keeping that
save
act up. It's
Cornelius
too much hard
and
work for
free
me.
the Lilat system once
I'm
again.
not a good actor. The Lilat system. Yeah, and you can see he's got a genuine love for the Nintendo games and stuff, even though he's making fun of it. Oh yes, Andy. And they were pioneers of the YouTube, so they didn't know what the hell they were doing. They've gone along where newer YouTubers have got a better idea. Like, I knew I wanted to be myself, and then if I ever was lucky enough or unlucky enough to get big, I don't have to have a hard act to keep up. And I know that, yeah, to talk about personal stuff only goes so far and don't have too much emotion or anything. And don't, you know, and then I've not got an act to keep up. So if I'm doing this stream 10 years from now, if there's 10,000 people watching it, which I wish, of course, I'm not got to change. I can just be talking the same way, and they've all come along because they like what I'm doing. Whereas for them, it must be hard. It must be difficult. It's too difficult. So it's like releasing a version of yourself with certain barriers in place versus some act. Or breaking down on camera and stuff. Yes, he is. He is funny. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for him, but I do. I quite enjoy his content. It's just escapism.
It's about time.
He's like a
you
proper
showed up,
actor.
Fox.
He's not
You're
blending.
the
He's not
only
got the
hope
incorrect
for
blend of
our
himself. Like, I don't act at all.
I'll do my
This
best.
is just how I am. I'm an
Andros won't
idiot.
have his
But
way with me.
a lot of these YouTubers blend themselves with an act, and that's very dangerous, like how wrestlers do as well. Wrestlers blend their real personality and opinions with an act, and it's why it goes wrong for wrestlers as well. You've got to either have an act or be yourself and not something in the middle, in my opinion.
Open the wing.
How does this look, Messi? Is this how the game's supposed to look, or would you say this is bad emulation, or... Because I don't have any history with this particular game.
Check your G diffuser system. Velcro here. I'm fine.
They've got voices.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Lippy here. I'm okay.
I like the frog. I used to like frogs when I was a kid. I'd find them in the pond and then put them back. Or try and feed them, which they didn't really appreciate it. So I'm flying this spaceship. Oh crap. Is it proper? Oh, at least, okay. Controls seem to be reasonable. Just figuring out what the hell to do before I get blown out of the sky. It's got that Star Wars dogfighting vibe.
Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
It's a trap.
Whoa! Help me!
I'm helping. Oh, I'm not actually. My God. I couldn't shoot the side of the bar. There you go.
Thanks, Fox.
Okay, you're my favourite frog. I'll always help you.
We're entering
You shouldn't
Cornelius
have
City.
favourites. Yes. I wonder how I'd do that if I ever was lucky enough to be offered sponsorship, how I'd promote a product.
Everybody stay alert.
Oh, thanks, Messi. I'm glad. Yeah, the scan lines are a bit, but this is probably the best we're going to get, Dark. It still looks better than the raw pixels, or raw polygons, should I say. Yeah, well, the thing about sponsorships is we wouldn't turn them down, would we? But I would prefer to have a product I believe in, you know. So I say, because I've had sponsorship offers on Instagram, believe it or not, and I've said to the people, okay, send me the item because I want to see, I want to actually know what I'm talking about and believe in it, and they won't do it. They won't send me the item. Not major sponsorships, just basic ones, but still.
Get the one behind.
And they won't send me an item. Well, I'm not going to talk about something or take pictures of something or whatever
Wrong with the G diffuser.
if I've not actually got it and I've not used it. I want to believe in what I'm selling. Like, I'd happily do a sponsorship for Audible because I've been a customer of Audible for years. I love Audible. I think Audible's one of the best things in the modern times. I love it. So I would do a sponsorship for Audible anytime, any place. I don't either, Andy. I don't have to do a YouTube channel. I just winged it all along. But yeah, I've just learned everything as I've gone along and made it up as I've gone along. I'm probably, to a skilled YouTuber, I'm probably a bit of a barbarian like some of my videos and stuff, but I enjoy the creativity of making stuff, and it's always nice if people actually watch what you do. Oh, now I've gone dark. Oh, now I've gone light. I need a better webcam with adaptive lighting. But yeah. But the sponsorship, yeah, well, the last one I got dark was somebody offering me a handheld retro games console, and they were saying, you know, every time it sells, you'll get some money and all this. And I said, okay, cool, send me one, and I want to try it, so I know what I'm talking about, and I know I genuinely believe in it. I didn't even get a reply, so I unfollowed them and got rid of them. What sort of channel would you want to do, Andy? And don't do the laugh at Retro Beard reaction video channel. This is a reaction video to how crap Retro Beard is at games. He always blames input lag and emulation lag and lag from his capture card. But really, we know he sucks. Let's all get Retro Beard. Look at the time.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
That's actually a good idea. Give me free advertising. I've ordered for the first time in my life from Uber today for a KFC, so hopefully they'll come. My partner loves KFC, so I've... Oh god, I've crashed into a mountain. Ain't no mountain high enough apart from that one. I'm not a big fan of KFC, it's alright. Test out a camera, but you're not going to have it. Crazy. I wish Retro Tink would send me a 5X. I'd love them forever. Well, I already do love them forever, that's the problem. I'd love a Retro Tink 5X. Oh my god, my 2X has been an item of beauty, but 5X. I also bought a SCART to component adapter from Retro Tink. They're the best company they are. I will have a 5X one way or another.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
All range mode.
Yeah, well, being original was very difficult, Andy. Nothing I do is original. Am I playing this? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise control one. Nothing I do is original. I hope that personality is the great equaliser. Oh, he's screaming again. Oh! We'll have to do GoldenEye on Sunday, Chris. Come along and remind me.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the booster tank.
So you got a proper game room then, Andy. That's awesome. You and Dark are like the Jedi Masters of gaming.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to back off.
This game's good. I think with some practice I'd be alright at it. Oh, N64, if only you'd have picked CD, you'd have been the best console. Yeah, if people like you, they'll like your videos. SCART 2X, yeah, they're great. They're good value as well. I was looking at a SCART 2X, but I'm considering saving up for a 5X. Imagine that on my 4K television, my PlayStation 2. Oh my god. Oh my god, Chandler Bing.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
All range mode.
Beautiful spaceship. Wait, it's not like a fighter, is it?
Ah, so this is Star you.
Bet you are, kid.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Take it down any way you can, then.
Those who cross Andros will
Yes, it's
die.
been bloody warm, hasn't it? Oh, crap.
Aim for his back. Try a U-turn.
Well, I couldn't do a stream for 3 hours. I haven't got the concentration.
Stop moving so I can squash you.
What, you got a new full set of what, Dark? Games? What console? The
Try a
machine.
U-turn.
It's a machine.
No.
I'll beat this robot or die by this robot, and then I'm going to go and prepare for my KFC. I don't just get KFC, I have to prepare for it. Preparation! Game Boy Color, you are an animal, Dark. Well done. Kamikaze attack.
Are you
I've been better. Right, your turn. Try a U-turn, you know.
Moving so I can squash you. Dang, I'm hit.
That's good then, Chris. But remind me on, if you do want me to do it, remind me on Sunday, because
Stop moving.
I'm very busy. I'm not doing streaming tomorrow, because I never do on a Saturday, but I'm also pretty darn busy, so... But I've got a real life project tomorrow. I'm trying this thing called Real Life. I've heard there's 32 million colours. Hope there's no input lag in real life. Oh, look at the time.
Sorry.
Sorry, I must evacuate the mission. Please, don't crash on me. Well, guys and ladies and stuff, thanks for coming along. It's been awesome talking to you all and learning and a bit of banter and all that stuff. I am off for some KFC and stuff. Get the windows open. Have a nice Friday and Saturday. I'm really busy tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be doing a video. So I was going to do part 2 to my Art of War, but I don't think I will be. I'm not going to have the time. I might do it Sunday if I get time, but I'll see you guys on Sunday, the normal time for the stream, if you can make it. Have a great time. Thank you very much, and if you do get a chance, please like, subscribe, comment, click notification bell, and all that good stuff. It's much appreciated. It makes a huge difference getting this channel out there. Playdate podcast. Ah, like a collaboration. That might be an idea. Me and Dark have been talking about that for a little while. I know Dark's been doing all the legwork because he's the technical brains. I'm the beauty. And thanks, Messi, for the N64 recommendation. Enjoyed. I'm going to do some more N64 on Sunday if you can make the stream. Yes, we should talk about it in seriousness. I'm back Sunday, so if any of you guys can make it, then we can talk about it. If not, whenever. But please, if I don't mention it, one of you lot should mention it, because my memory is terrible. So have a great evening and stuff, and take care of yourselves. Thank you very much. I'm going to go now. So this is Retrobeard signing off. Adios, amigos. Bye for now.